So we got to make this make sense. We got to make this make sense. Sorry I'm late. I wanted to pull up the first update video that I initially did when it came out, because the Black Dino actually told on himself that he had the house in Vegas. And we're going to replay that video on November 28th, 2025. And everybody was trying to summon Kaylee. And Kaylee was nowhere to be found. He was goofing off and on his live stream. He wasn't in the transgender shelter yet, but he was ducking and dodging the allegations. And then eventually he got on live and played like he didn't know what was going on, and that it was his first time finding out through social media about the Black Dino, aka Jigga, having the house of Vegas, or whatever they call it. Okay, the HI. So we're gonna pedal backwards for a while and bring you up to speed to today. Because first and foremost, I ain't seen Kaylee on live at all. And he's usually on there goofing off all day. Now, I know he's going to get on at some point. It'll probably be at a weird time when everybody's winding down and he thinks that it's not many people that are going to be recording the BS. But there's always somebody lurking, and there's always somebody recording everything that's going down. So it definitely will be recorded, whatever he ends up coming up with today. I just want people to use critical thinking skills. When you see Kaylee yesterday posted up at the emergency room with an emergency hospital band around his wrist, talking about he's going to give his test results. When he said on the 28th of November, and these are receipts right here. This video I'm about to play that can't be duplicated, like in a sense of me making a duplication of a date that's a fake date in order for me to today, tomorrow, the next day, or the next day make it seem something that it's not. It is what it is. This video was put up in November on the 28th, when we all found out at the same time the news of the alleged allegations of the Black Dino giving or trying to give the other transgender the HI. Let's call it that. That's what I call it, the HI. And I reported it on the 28th of November. This is the video. It's right in front of us. And I put up something with Shamar prior to the intro, prior to us getting to the meat and potatoes on November 28th. And I did a couple of updates after that. And then the whole situation went still, just like Kaylee likes to leave everything for people to wonder. Kaylee is telling on himself just by his actions of popping out 5 days before the 30-day mark, because this happened 3 weeks ago on November 28th, the 27th, 28th. So let's say the next day I reported and updated my community about perhaps Kaylee had HI because Black Dino was exposed of his medication being found in the bag, and only people that are on HI status takes that kind of medication. Because if they don't have HI, they take PrEP. So It's the 23rd of December. So in 5 more days, we'll make it 30 days, which equals a month. Why is Kaylee in the emergency room with a hospital emergency band showing a discharge paper and test results, alleged test results that were taken yesterday? What happened to November 28th when he made that big scene at the emergency room, when he went to the emergency with us on live? He was supposed to be taking a test, and whatever happened that night, he was supposed to be taking it and getting back to the community, I think by Monday. It was a weekend. Matter of fact, let me look on the calendar to see what day the 28th was. Cause I always post a lot of things the following day. I don't break my neck to be the first to post anything, because I have other income streams. I don't talk about that, and they pay far more money, and they're more lucrative, even though I do invest a lot of time over here. I also I can spend less time on those other things that I do on the back end, because it doesn't require editing videos and stuff like that. You set it up and you just let it do its thing. So anyways, let's hypothetically say the situation happened Thanksgiving on the 27th of November. I said something about it on Friday, the 28th. This video that you're looking at right now was uploaded on the 28th. I can tell you right now that I probably gave you guys this update the following day. I don't break my neck. I'm going to say that again. To be the first one to break the news, there's no reason for me to do it. Everyone doesn't receive the information at the same time. So let me say hi to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Dislikes are welcome. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Genty. Hey, Toby. Hey, sweetie. This is such a sad situation. He's playing a very serious game. They are playing games with people's health and life. It's so sad. Exactly. But what do I always say, Toby? Hurt people hurt people. And misery likes company. And Kaylee is the type of person, he's hurt, he wants everybody else hurt. But at the same time, you can also trigger somebody to hurt or unalive you when you're playing that kind of game, because you're playing with somebody's life. What was the medicine? The medicine that he was taking, I would have to look it up. I think it's on this video. I'm not too sure, but if not, I can retrieve the video. But they were blue pills or something like that, and they were saying all the information about those were pills that you take when you have the HI. And like I said, this was almost 5 days, will make it 30 days ago. And like I said, I'm not here being the reporter of anybody having HI. I'm not in the beds or behind closed doors with these people laying up being irresponsible. But I'm just saying, I want us to use critical thinking skills when it comes to why Kaylee is acting like these test results just came in when she took the test results allegedly. And I say allegedly because she left us all still confused to why she was in the emergency last night with a hospital band and a discharge paper and a list of different sexually transmitted diseases yesterday. What happened to 3 weeks ago when you were supposed to had already gave your blood work and you was waiting for the results? Why did you get results yesterday that were immediate results that you shared with the public? Let's make it make sense. She needs to stop, being allowed to play in our face. If it was preventative medicine and they are blue. You know what? Let me just say something to you, Kay. Honey, I don't know. I'm at a point in my life where, honey, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm married. I don't have them problems. You know what I'm saying? Even though I always say, even when you're married, I think you're more at risk because they don't promote for a married couple to use protection. And you don't know what your husband could be doing or what your wife could be doing when they leave that house, and they can bring something back to you. So that this could be anybody's situation. So I don't know. And like I said, I'm guessing because it's been quite some time. That's why I pulled up this video to recap my first update of the whole situation and the information that I had gathered um when it became new to me. That definitely don't sound like no STD. Nobody ever went to the doctor and was put in the hospital bed for STD. Well, he, like I said, went to emergency, and out the blue shows on live that he was cleared of HI except for having syphilis or something. He said that he had to go get a shot for that. The doctor said he would take a simple shot and he'd be fine. But again, I'm going to keep telling you guys, we're not using critical thinking skills, because if he had syphilis, which he claims that's all he had, thank the Lord, if it's true, he don't have HI, because who would want to wish that on somebody? You mean to tell me you've had that in your system and you're just getting a shot for it since June or July? That's how people end up with HI. When you let untreated STDs break and tear your immune system down, weaken your immune system down, and you don't get it treated. An STD that is curable, if untreated, can be a life sentence for you because of how long you let it be in your system. When I used to do carbonation, there was a chick named Aaliyah who they ended up sending to the hospice. She had STDs that mutated into a new STD. And the CDC had to come and record it in their recordings because it was the first known new STD that was created over in carbonation. The cult. Nature Boy, the one who just got a life sentence over a year ago, with another, I think, 10 to 15 years after he does a life sentence. Nature Boy, he's never gonna get out. He's already in his late 30s. He has to do a life sentence with no possibility of parole. And after he does the life sentence, he has another, I think, 10 to 15 years on top of the life sentence that they gave him. Life, and still got to owe the state more time after he does a life sentence. That girl had so much STD mutating in all parts of her body, it made pockets all through her body. They had her on antibiotics or whatever to get rid of it. They had to treat her for like over a month because it would not even the viruses would not even die in her system. That's how long she had it. And before she went to the hospital, Nature Boy was trying to send her back home to New Orleans because she had a funny foul odor coming from every hole in her body. So when I say foul odor, she had an odor coming out of protruding out of her mouth, her yoni, the front and the back hole. You guys are adults. Use your imagination. Every hole that was on that woman's body had a stench coming from her body. She was ridden with infection that was spreading all through her body. And they sent her to the hospice. You cannot play around with the simple STD and be walking around here for 6 and 7 months thinking you're okay or gonna be okay. And we know that Kaylee said out of his own mouth that sometime if some of his good payers pay him extra, if they ask to want to have unprotected for a couple of hundreds extra, he will do it from time to time for a larger fee. Ken knew he was sick for sure. Exactly. And that's why I wasn't convinced when I seen them crocodile tears, because they look fake. And he was downplaying everything, even the STD he did test positive for. It was to me like a game. You seen when the video started, he was fake. That's what I'm saying, Lynn. Exactly. I knew. I wasn't convinced. I said, what if he don't even have what he said he has tested positive for? What if he is really positive for the stuff that is really serious that you can't get rid of? Suddenly he got turned up. He be lying through sharp tooth. I'd be quiet. Maybe I'm wrong. That's crazy. All right, so let's play this. All right, I got a whole lot of stuff going on here. Small announcement that I need for you to have your notification bell on, option all. There is some breaking news that the Black Dino has been exposed for spreading HI to numerous partners, including Lee. I want you guys to listen to the evidence that actually makes him guilty of actually having this. One, openly admitting to having it. Two, the pill bottle was found in his belongings, and he's now heading back to Monique's house, where he's no longer with the transgender. But we're talking about Shamar right now. Hi, he's a little bit upset about being discriminated against with a straight dude that. All right, yeah, let me see. Is this it here? Hold on.
Jigga, I'd rather be a fat pig than black and ugly with yellow teeth, broke his. Good morning, Key. Broke his. A crackhead, a drug addict. You got a lot of going on, love. I'd rather be fat. I'd rather have a gut. Oh, and you a punk. I'd rather have a gut. Jigga the one is. Well,
that's why nobody comes and talk to you, because you always in the next person. I'm him for real. I got.
All right, let me look at the other one. All right, I got to pull up the other second one. Unbelievable. Kaylee usually is online and doing this thing, but he's not online when he stirred this back up. Nobody even came looking for Kaylee about this situation because we already know he lies. You don't know what to believe. And you feel like you're being a fool when you sit there and listen to half the stuff he says. It says the Black Dino was fired from his job. A serious update. It says the Black Dino allegedly given out the. Okay, is it this one here? It definitely was the 27th 27th, 28th of last month, and I just don't understand why people are now just bringing it up. Is diabolical to me. Nobody's even like questioning why is she in the emergency room. He's in there. I'm sorry. Look, he's confusing me too. I'm saying calling he or she. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is the actual video here. So it was the 27th. It all came out. I was probably most likely sleeping, and I did the update, got more of the information on the 28th, and then the 29th. It became more clearer to me what actually went down. And I think Kaylee was on this live stream here, so we're gonna listen to that. And then afterwards, I'm gonna let y'all listen. I have a bonus. Fingers crossed, because I had put it through my editing software a couple of times to get the cursing out of it. Hopefully, all the cursing's out of it. I still have to do some editing to it, but I had to go live at 5, so I will finish it up tomorrow. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to what Tommythegossipp was going off about on Instagram today, which is December 23rd. So that's new info. So all right, let's listen to this. Oh man. This is a very unfortunate situation. And the way it got out that the Black Dino had the House of Virginia allegedly was through the transgender that he was staying with after he was with Kaylee, and then he ended up with Monique. Make sure you guys share this video out, spread it around. This is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment and educational purposes. I'm going to make sure that I put that out, being responsible about that. But we need to, in certain situations, especially serious situations like this, we see how the COVID spread it. It started, the first case of it was in California, somebody getting off the plane, and they went into the emergency room in California, and then all of a sudden it just spread all across the whole United States and then overseas. So, we can always say, well, it ain't my problem. It is your problem. We got somebody, bald-headed hooligan running around here, and he's known to be an STD on wheels. And if he has that life-threatening one, that's against the law to be just knowing you have it, and you're trying to openly tell the public you don't, so that you're able to just live your life free and clear. But the people you're laying with is not free and clear, because you're making the choices for them to have unprotected sex with you because they think that you're not sick, and you could be. And I'm just saying that, in my opinion, I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying, if that is the case, that's dead wrong for you to be lying to people that you are not sick, and you could be. He ended up later on down the line going with Jasmine, the transgender. Now, from what Jasmine explains, she doesn't really talk too much. She is on hormones, and a lot of times she's really weak, not herself, and not really active in the bed department. And the Black Dino had a couple too many to drink that night, and he tried to force himself allegedly on her. And I guess she just was so tired of just all the ruckus that was going on in general in her house. That was the last straw, and pretty much she put him out, packed up his things, and that's when she discovered the pill bottle with the House of Virginia. People who have the House of Virginia would take that medication. It's not PrEP. It's people who actively are positive with the House of Virginia. Now, when the Black Dino,
of Virginia,
which
in Virginia.
does not surprise me, got mad at the fact she was putting him out, he says to her over the phone, "That's why I gave you that stuff. Go get your medication." He said it rubbing it in her face because they have had unprotected, that he gave it to her. Him not knowing that she prior to him saying that over the phone because he was mad about getting kicked out, she had looked through his things when she was packing his bags. So she knew and never said nothing to him. It all happened so quickly, within the 24 hours that she put him out and he left, that she became aware on her own. He didn't have to tell her that, getting mad that he gave it to her. She already saw the proof because the bottle was packed up in his bag that allegedly they said when his mother put him out, that's the bag. The mother put the clothes and obviously the medication when he was heading to Jasmine's house in the first place. So Jasmine pretty much had to find out on her own. He just confirmed it. So I don't want to get too long-winded with it because my plans is to break down in segments how the conversation went, how Kaylee's reaction was, Jasmine's reaction, the Black Dino, and everybody who is in this circle actively. So listen to what is being said. Leave your comments down below.
After you hearing all this, how do you feel? Like, I know you feel some type of way. You're not gonna.
No, if I got some, I'm on my way back to Florida.
Okay.
And Tommy, you know I don't fall off.
Yeah, I know you don't play, but this some serious. And if Jigga did this, if you say you didn't get it from who, this some.
No, I don't. I literally have. No, listen, y'all. I have dates, and I'm gonna be real. They pay more. I'm talking about by the hundreds more, because that's a serious issue. You feel me? Like, have to show me the test results when I'm dealing with them and interacting with them. And not only that, if that is, the case in the matter, they good and negative on, then they have to pay 150 to 200 extra off top of the 250, 300 they already spending to do raw. You feel me? And
did you hear that? They have to spend another extra $200 and something dollars, if they can show a fake paperwork. But she said if they can prove that they're clean and clear, she will have unprotected with these Johns, tricks, or whatever you want to call them, trick-or-treaters. She will have unprotected with them, but they have to pay her extra a couple of $100 in order to have intercourse with her unprotectedly. How can you take anybody's word that would just for a couple of $100 value their life on to have unprotected sex with a stranger that's a client of theirs? Like, let's make it make sense. This is when we have to use critical thinking skills. And when you get up here and you just come across like you're defending this dude, I'm giving you the side eye, because I don't think you're using critical thinking skills, or maybe you're living this kind of trifling life too. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Dislikes are welcome.
And at the end of the day, I also make sure, if that's the case, I always have condoms. Like I always show y'all, I always have condoms. So it confuses me why people acting. I don't have sex with everybody. Wrong. I don't do it. I have a couple, but I make sure, and I'll do for free. I don't know what extent to it, or I don't charge for my my services.
So Jazz, well, Carla, you said you had questions for Jazz. Here she goes. She's back. The connection is good, boo. Go ahead.
Hi.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Why?
Remember, this was 3 weeks ago. John was in the clinic. He walked from the shelter because he wasn't in the transgender shelter quite yet. He was at the shelter where the men was picking on him, remember? Because he was the only probably transgender man in there. It was a man's shelter he was first in. He was still at the man's shelter. This was like November 27, 28. He went to the clinic before it closed. It was like nighttime. So it was about to close soon. He was in the clinic yelling and screaming. People were saying stop like acting up for they kick him out. I felt like he was trying to cut out so that they would kick him out before he went to get the blood work. He wanted us to go with him to the clinic because he wanted to make it seem like he was going to show us that day his results. That never happened. He's in the clinic. This was 3 weeks ago. Right now in this video, he was in the clinic doing the same thing he did last night at the emergency room. Use critical thinking skills, people. Hit the like or dislike button. Also share out the video.
I don't know who that is. Let's call her.
Okay, go ahead, Carla.
Okay, I want to know why you want.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know why you want.
It's like 4 of y'all on the line at the same time.
Why you just want to throw your mind short?
Ooh, y'all gotta stop watching the live on y'all sick device so y'all come up with echoes. Go ahead, Carla.
I just wanted to know, like, are you planning on going to the doctor and showing this live, like when it happens?
Yes, she just said tomorrow at 12. We're gonna be liable. Okay. Y'all said add Tommy. I don't see Tommy. Go ahead, Carla. Mo, you did. I don't see nobody. You keep saying add. What do you keep saying that for? Why do y'all keep saying add all of these people? I don't see their comments. What's the name? Okay, make another comment if you want to get added.
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Carla.
I want to call in to tell Kaylee I love them and keep doing what he's doing. Don't worry about the haters.
What happened?
They said they love you. Keep doing what you're doing and don't worry about the haters.
Thank you. I appreciate you, baby.
This is his friend. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you and I love that so much. Thank you for having your own mind. Thank you.
This is great. Go ahead, Carla. Pick your phone up, Carla. It's echoing. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say probably how many times he had sex for text. I know one of his ads that they had advertised on one of the two pages was that there's more than 100 days. And I was just wondering how many men that he had.
Go ahead, Carla. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's too many y'all. Hey, Tommy.
Hey, girl, why the fuck you getting ahead?
Exactly. This was the live in November, which was like the 27th, 28th, because I put this one up. Like I told you, I was going to update you guys in segments with this because as the information or I did my due diligence came available and I got an understanding on what was going on so I could deliver the information. That's how I was bringing it to you guys. This really all happened on the 27th. I'm just telling you when I updated my community. So he was at the hospital on November 27th. A day before I started updating you guys on the information, I started updating you guys on November 28th. That was my first video letting you guys know, stay tuned. I got some stuff I need to tell you. And then I was updating you as I was doing my due diligence as stuff started to make sense. As I started putting things together, editing videos, and I started putting stuff up of what went down. I was able to explain it so that nobody was confused or it wasn't no misinformation. Kaylee was at the hospital on November 27th, 2025, like 2 hours or hour and a half before that clinic closed. And we were supposed to get the results according to Kaylee that day. So why is it almost 4 days away from 30 days ago? Why are you making it seem like you just got your test results yesterday when you must have got tested yesterday? You never got tested no other time. You just said that a month ago just to throw us off. And for something to be so serious and it's your life at risk, why would you lie about that? That right there is a red flag. Something's going on with Kaylee that he doesn't have to share. I want to make that clear because I'm going to have a couple of people that need to be on a short bus with a helmet, okay, saying he don't have to tell about his health status. He certainly doesn't. Just like he didn't have to get on live yesterday when he was in an emergency room. And why did he do it? Because Kaylee does that. He puts his business out there, and then he gets mad when people talk about it. When you put your business out there, people stay in your business. If you don't want people talking about it, keep them out your business. But when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. Especially on social media.
I see that. Baby, they planned this, girl. This
Merry
was planned.
Christmas, everyone.
They planned this.
They playing right now.
Since she was smart enough to deactivate her, she knows I'm gonna tell, so she was smart enough to deactivate their Instagram too.
Y'all are hilarious.
What?
These folks playing in my face and playing in PJ's face.
It's crazy. They planned that. I don't think Jazz planned it. I think Monique them should knock him, girl. Monique and Jigga planned that with her going to kick ass.
I'm out now. Oh, I'm off.
So I think since they want to knock us, I think it's time to interview the baby mama tomorrow.
Oh, we need to get the baby mama.
It's fine. We need to get the baby mama and the mama. Because the mama packed the bag with the pills in it, so mama do know.
But they say the mama be on Facebook on Limiter.
I know. I see that.
Girl, what she keep smiling over here?
I see that.
She keep smiling.
Yeah. Well, Jazz in here, Jazz, you got the mama, little girl. Come up here and call the mama, girl.
Right, let's call the mama, Jazz.
Come up here, Jazz. He's here. I see you in here.
And Jazz,
he's not gonna come on. He's coming to get us live.
Baby Jill is with Monique right now.
And you know he got to secure his
Oh, I got the mama number.
Oh, call her.
I got it. She's in one of my iPads.
Hey, Jazz.
Hey.
Kaylee, mute your phone right quick.
Yeah, mute yourself, Kaylee. Jazz, I think it's your time to talk, boo. You got the flow, boo.
And that's why Kaylee didn't care about that background noise that was going on with his phone. He stays on the internet. So that boy knew that interruption was happening while they were going live about this serious situation and these serious allegations. This clown didn't even care that all that background noise distraction was even going on, because he really wanted to take the focus off of any means necessary these wild and crazy diabolical allegations about him. He's good at deflecting. How are you sitting there? There's 4 people in a box, and you got all this noise coming from your end. And you know, everybody knows it's not their phone. Only one that don't know it's their phone and there's a distraction going on is Kaylee. The dude is crazy. He's a demon.
Let us know what you got to say, boo boo.
Not she's a god. Hold on.
What?
You said that voice.
What happened? Who died?
They just came through and I was right here, so.
Jazz.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, so what?
So I don't really understand the aggression.
Right. He said he said that Jigga, aka the Black Dino, I call him, gave her syphilis. But if that's true, you just heard in this video her say if Jigga gave him anything, he's going back to Florida. But that would mean he has had syphilis since the summertime, June or July, whatever month that was, that he was in Florida with the Black Dino, aka Jigga. He's been having that virus in his system, that STD in his system. Let's say, I think it was in June, July, August, September, October, November. He's had it December. He's had it in his system almost 7 months because it's going on another month. July, August, September, October, November, December. No, it'll be 6 months. He's had syphilis, STD, allegedly in his system. You mean to tell me you're just now finding out yesterday that you have that. Somebody get security. I think I'm going to need some backup. For the longest right now. Yep. Say it again for the people in the back. Exactly, Jessica. Slow. He has had it for almost 7 months. He even said out of his own mouth, if he has anything, it's from Jigga. Because only one would know who he had unprotected sex with last would be him and Jigga. And he certainly said it out of his own mouth that if anything was to come back like it did yesterday, it would be from Jigga. He already could pinpoint who gave it to him. That's because his pee-pee was leaked. Right. It may have just started bothering. It may have been bothering him all along, but it got worse, Jessica. And that's why he went over to emergency. Because in the last live I did earlier today, people were asking, why is he at emergency? Why is he at emergency and sharing these test results today? That don't make any sense. Why would he be at emergency to get that done? You're right. He probably has something leaking and smelling. Hey, Richmond, Virginia in the building. How you doing, sweetie? Shanti in the building. So we got to use critical thinking skills over here.
Question that she's trying to play, I never had nothing to do with you. Still don't have nothing to say about you. So when you say, oh, what I contracted, me and him started having unprotected sex when he was actually at my house. So I'm trying to figure out how the timeline gets mixed up to where I gave him something, or I'm trying to figure it out.
Who you talking about? You talking about Kaylee?
She's talking about Kaylee because Kaylee basically was saying, like, don't put it on me.
She's talking about, oh, I'm her clientele. Your life is a fuck itself.
Oh. Well, Tommy, basically, the people basically saying, because Kaylee was up, I don't know if you heard or not, but Kaylee was basically saying, if I have something, it's because he gave it to me. Then she kept saying, like, Jigga, if I got something, I promise you, do. So they're trying to say she knows she already got something, but she finna use Jigga as a reason to go ahead and just put it out there.
Well, I was told when I was on YouTube that Kaylee used to deal with his name Blue, and he had it real.
That's what they just came up here and said, too.
So I don't know what to believe at this point.
But I don't really know because I wasn't
that Todd set up to come with us.
I wasn't really around for that, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I wasn't around. I was around Kaylee, but I didn't really know.
Hold on. Don't create no narrative. Talking about whose background is that?
I don't know. Somebody, meet your phone, one of y'all.
See, somebody background loud. That ain't mine. I'm in the house.
Don't create no. Jasmine, can you mute yourself real quick, babe? Because it's loud. I don't know exactly like what was that whole thing about, but let me go ahead and say this, boo. Don't create no narrative about me trying to put something out there, not because that's not giving no case. Which I don't have anything. I wouldn't be.
No. Okay, listen. Okay, I know how they probably sounded, boo, but all just side is no shade. I'm just saying what everybody's saying. I'm just filling him in if he wasn't here. Now, I'm not saying that you said it because you clearly just said you will get tested on live tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
And I will be here waiting. I promise you. So we're never gonna put that on your name, bro. I would never put it on nobody's name. But I just gotta speak out what it's giving and what the people are thinking right now, boo. That's all. I promise you.
I wouldn't have even throwing that out there about me going to go get tested and do all that, because first of all, my life don't have nothing to do with no. So I wouldn't even have initiated that if you feel me, if it wasn't the matter. I'm going to go do that because
after you hearing all this, how do you feel? Like, I know you feel some type of way. You're not gonna.
No, if I got some, I'm on my way back to Florida.
Okay.
And Tommy, you know I don't fall off.
Yeah, I know you don't play, but this some serious. And if Jigga did this. If you say you didn't get it from this,
no, I don't. I literally have. No, listen, y'all. I have dates, and I'm gonna be real. That pay more. I'm talking about by the hundreds more, because that's a serious issue. You feel me? Like, have to show me the test results when I'm dealing with them and interacting with them. And not only that, if that is, the case in the matter, they good, they negative on, then they have to pay 150 to 200 extra off top of the 250, 300 they already spending to do raw. You feel me? And at the end of the day, I also make sure, if that's the case, I always have condoms. Like I always show y'all, I always have condoms. So it confuses me why people acting. I don't have sex with everybody raw. I don't do it. I have a couple, but I make sure and I'll do for free. I don't give what extent to it. Or I don't charge for my services.
So Jazz, what color? You said you had questions for Jazz. Here she goes. She's back. The connection is good, boo. Go ahead.
Talking about for Jazz?
Yeah.
Man, I wish they would stop calling my phone. You said
okay. What happened? Your phone had one out.
Yeah, but stop calling my phone.
Y'all stop calling the phone. We trying to get to the TV.
Okay. Girl, that's so aggravating. Now, when I leave this group chat, y'all gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, he
stop
is.
calling my phone. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right. So, Jazz, I had already asked you the first question about when did you know or when you found out, but you had it cleared up. It got cleared up, and
they gonna keep calling that phone.
Well, Jazz, let me ask the question. When you seen Jim on his lip, do you think that was strange about that?
Okay, I'm back. I bet you won't call me now.
You heard me, Jazz?
My bad. I said that was.
So yeah, I was gonna say something about
that. Hold on,
too.
Kaylee. I asked her a question. Hold on, Kaylee. Go ahead, Jazz.
I said it wasn't a bump. It was an actual cut.
Okay, so it wasn't a bump. It was a cut.
I seen a bump.
Yes.
It did look like a bump, but he didn't have that while he was with me.
Yeah, it looked like a bump to me. It didn't look like no cut, but each his own.
The whole time Jigga was with me, he did not have that. That came up. They wanted to throw that on me too and say he got that after me. I'm like, no, there's no way. Because even after he left me, all the lives. Why he didn't have a bump then? He didn't have a bump until he started dealing with somebody else.
Well, outbreaks can come any time of the throughout, so the timing part really could be off because they don't tell who the.
Make sure y'all are sharing this video out. Also, make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you. Welcome to everyone just joining us.
And then my thing, like, people can always, they can insinuate anything. They can say it's for me, and being fair, they can say it's for me. They can say it's from her. They can say for that. Considering the fact, I'll do sex work or whatever the case may be, or however the case, somebody, a nasty might not even like me and might just go to the extent to say, oh, this guy that she gave it to them, da-da-da-da. The whole extent for y'all to say it was me, blaming it all on me. But at the end of the day, nobody will never really, really know unless they go get tested and they find out. Because there's ways to find out who was the contractor and who was the receiver.
So, Jazz, you going to get tested tomorrow, boo?
Yeah. My sister is taking me.
Huh?
I said my sister is taking me.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I'm irritated because that is crazy. That's crazy. And I mean, I'm not the type of person who act recklessly emotional. Like I don't get it twisted down to certain. Like we gotta be grown about it. I'm not gonna be walking down the street just acting crazy. But of course, I feel some type of way about the situation. But I can't act upon it until I absolutely know. So until then, tomorrow.
And can I just throw something out there to everybody? Y'all can go to the hospital and get tested too, though.
The
real hospital. Y'all can go to the real hospital and get tested anytime, any day.
Yeah, but they give rapid tests and they can give blood tests, but it don't come back right then. You have to wait a day or two, especially for HIV testing. You never get that back immediately. It has to be sent to the lab.
Next month, tomorrow, might use you.
So if you have to wait a day or two, this was in November, the 27th. Why are you just now all of a sudden showing some type of test results in an emergency room yesterday, December 22nd? Make it make sense, guys. Let's use critical thinking skills over here. Well, they say herpes are like cold sores, which come and are visible. It's crazy. Also, remember, he took a urine test for the tooth. Come on now, right? So, but I'm saying, do you hear what he was saying in this video? This was a video in November, a month ago, almost 4 weeks ago, when he was supposed to then get this test. How serious is your life to not to us, but to yourself? If a month later, which was yesterday night, you're at the emergency room showing us alleged test results of a clean bill of health. A month later, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth that it only takes a couple of days. It just couldn't be done a month ago on that day because it was at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? But why is it taking you almost 4 weeks later after this video that we're listening to right now, that was 4 weeks ago, this video, why are you now just coming up with these random test results? Make it make sense.
But y'all need to go to hell.
No shade, PJ. You should have made you a bad
girl.
The OJ shit.
Not the OJ
Girl, shut up.
For real, he had the biggest story tonight.
Well, y'all usually don't even ask my people for shit. But I do got Bigo y'all for y'all that want the after show to be over there, but y'all definitely can send me some beans.
Girl, I feel like they always trying to
Exactly,
attach my name.
Keisha. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm overly tired. I'm about to deactivate all my pages. Side. I know you're happy as hell. Suck my.
Ain't nobody want to suck that.
You been in New York too long?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like a McDonald's, and I'm loving it.
Go ahead, Carla.
What the? Why you y'all the hell in? Right there,
Maggie?
We can't hear her.
Maggie, what is going on, boo?
Is that Maggie? What the?
Y'all probably got on the self fun sitting to me. Send in. That's Maggie.
Oh, girl. Girl, I'm about to go get me something to eat, honey. I don't know what the.
I was doing back in 2014.
Much love to you too, sweetie. Happy holidays.
Other than that, like, he should be straight.
Huh?
Hold on, wait, what?
They said they was dealing with you in 2013. The only thing they got for you was herpes. You ain't got HIV, but you got herpes. Go ahead, Carla.
Hold on, wait, no, wait.
Can you ask Jazz how she got in touch with his mother? And
Air Jazz. Yeah, that's what we want to hear.
Did you call the mama yet, Jazz?
But listen, no.
What happened?
It's a lot going on. Wait a minute. Pause for the print.
Pause that. Go ahead.
We want to hear Jazz and the mother in the conversation for that. And also, what did they just come up here and say?
Me and his mom never talked.
I thought you said you was cool with the mama and she never told you about him having HIV.
No, she's cool with Monique. She never told Monique that he had HIV.
How you know that?
Because I called Monique this morning.
Okay, so I got questions now.
Go ahead.
Okay, so how long have you been dealing with him?
Since October 14th.
October?
Now listen to the dates. Listen to what Kylie said about when she was with a jigger. It was in the summertime. I think she's going to say June. Listen. And the reason why I'm saying listen, because that'll tell you how long she's had syphilis. She just said last night that she's clear of the HI, but he gave her syphilis and she has to get a shot. So that's how the month she's going to say she met Jigga, that's how long she's been carrying that STD in her system. And I don't understand how didn't have any kind of symptoms. How didn't he have any kind of symptoms, Kaylee? Jonathan.
How was you dealing with him in October? And I was with him in October.
Wait, what? You was talking about October 14th, Kaylee?
I was talking to Jigga in October. Matter of fact, I was talking to him since the beginning of September. I have been talking to Jigga on tag since September. I recently just met him in October.
We met on tag.
Oh, so you met him on tag too?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she
so
said she knew
at the same time.
That's
No.
what the.
Now I thought that she knew Jigga prior to even going to Florida, just from the social media thing. But I'm gonna let her listen. There's so much stuff she be saying. I get confused, honey.
I didn't meet him until October.
Right. So if you ain't meet him until October, y'all was definitely on October the 14th then.
Oh, how mercy.
Because I interviewed Neek October the 9th. And by that time, he had already been to her house and been out of her house and was already with Jazz.
I'm trying to see something because when did I leave Florida? When did I leave Florida? Who is this?
Kylie, in October when you first started talking to him, you said that you did talk to him. So which one?
I did something. What are you? Are you not making sense of what?
No, they said in October when y'all first got together, you told people y'all been talking. Now you're saying y'all just started talking in October.
No, I said we started talking in September. We met in October.
You said you been doing it before you got out there. Now you saying
we talked on tags. We talked on tags.
No, lady, get back in the request, lady. Get back in the request.
Are you slow?
No, I'm trying to get clarification.
You trying to get clarification, but you're not making sense of what I'm saying. It's not rocket science. I met him in September on tag. We didn't initially finally get to meet or do anything until October.
Okay, and you was done with him in October too, right?
Exactly. Thank you.
So why is it so shocking that he was talking to him in October?
You're right, Denise. He's not telling the truth. And I'm being honest, he's even confusing me with the dates. Because I thought he knew him longer than even September. I don't know even where I'm getting this summer at. He just be throwing out so much stuff. Sometimes when you lie so much to even the public or to yourself, you can't even keep up with it. But yeah, that's just how dangerous people can be with them lies, man. Whew. That's crazy.
Because I didn't never know that he was talking to her.
Either way, I'm going to show you this really quickly. Look at this. Y'all remember this? This was the last day that they seen each other. This was October 2nd. She was still in Florida in October. So either way, she's been walking around with alleged syphilis since she had that in her system in October. This was October 2nd. Somebody recorded her in the parking lot running after Jigga. Jigga was trying to get his drugs back, but she wouldn't give it to him, and he was trying to. He wouldn't give it to him, and Jigga was trying to get away from Kaylee because they were fighting in the hotel, and Kaylee was getting the best of him. Y'all remember that? Okay, let's go back to this now.
But you was done, so it don't matter if you was talking to him.
It does matter because that's gonna make sense. It means that he's multiple partners means what?
Why is that the first you had?
That means you're reckless.
I already know, Denise.
Baby, you trying to come up here and you want to be a part of something? Drop this hoe.
You mad?
I'm not mad. I can't be mad over that want to be a part of something I'm in. Shut.
We don't want to be a part of that.
So, Jazz, do you not have the mama number or any contact information for the mama?
Me and the mom never spoke on the phone. I was never interested in talking to the mama.
So you never talked to the mama?
No.
And my thing is, if he wasn't gonna do that with us, he's doing that with everybody. That means that he's out here doing that to everybody. It just got caught up with us because I'm on the internet.
It's giving he homosexual just for a place to stay.
Man, it's giving. Yeah, they thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I was thinking to say. You flipped it out faster than I could.
Go ahead,
I was literally turning around. I was like, he with a new girl every week.
Yep.
You yelling with
girl, bye.
Go ahead, Carla. Baby, all that yelling.
Oh, Jesus. Y'all so
I had a question earlier, and the question was mainly like, okay, you got the situation or whatever. When you took the pill bottles, because everyone wanted to know, like, what did you get the video date? The date?
Yeah, can you send me a screenshot of the date of the video?
Yeah, thank you, PJ. And also, with that being said, like, you took it prior to Jigga leaving your house, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know for now. Thank you. Can you send him that picture of the day? That's it. And Kaylee, I love you. You know I live for you, girl.
I love you too, baby.
You got what they said, Jazz? Jazz. I maybe she want to send it.
He went to his mama's house and his house in the from Karen to Jazz. So with Karen, then it was his mama's house, and then it was, I think, Monique, and then he went with some people. He went to his mama's house and Monique's house in the middle of them going to Jazz. So Karen is
Kaylee, can you see my screen?
What's that? Okay.
This was when she took it yesterday at 8:39.
8:39?
Yes, yesterday.
Okay. What is that, the video?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. He didn't need it in at all.
Okay.
I don't even hear what she said, but no, I never said I was still talking. What are you talking? It's November, baby. What are you talking about? It is November, baby. What are you talking about? I never said I was still talking to Jigga, baby. I've been left that raggedy alone. Are you stupid? I never said I was still talking to him. You got to be out so raggedy. And I don't want to talk to him. I've been let that Go. Are you stupid? I broke up with him, kicked him out of my room after I kicked his ass. You want me to send you that video, PJ?
I think I seen it. That's how I first knew of y'all on Down the God. I seen that video, I think.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
like I kicked him out of my room. I didn't want him home.
Like a timeline of him.
Okay, so that's
a trooper with the Texas Highway Patrol was traveling west of Houston on
I don't know what just happened. Okay, let's now play the Tommy video here. This was I really child. It's just sad that he was walking around with that stuff for as long as he was walking around with that stuff. And he's just now getting a shot to get it cleared up. I guess yesterday. That is diabolical. Says just listening to Kaylee as if people weren't accusing them of having the HI for more than a year. It's crazy. So, like I said, as stuff unfolds, I will be updating you guys on the daily, or whenever it comes in. I'm not gonna be updating you on that per se with Kylie's situation if there's nothing to update you on. But yeah, today, Tommythegossipp had to go in on a few people, and one was Clue. This was today, the 23rd. He was on live with Clue. I don't really know what the smoke is, but you guys can listen to this. Oh, let me pull it up. Yep, it is sad. Another brother sick. It is. And that can be anybody, just so that you guys know. So, we're not sitting up here just making it seem like we're above.
Don't lie talking about he taught them
because we're not.
How to do this. He taught them how to do this. But you're watching the people I talk. Maybe if y'all mind your own business, then y'all worry about y'all own health. Y'all still live every day worried about me.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, share out the video. Dislikes are welcome. And this right here with Tommy going in is from today. So this is all new stuff that happened today.
Me worried about what I got going on. A bunch of groupie love to worry about Tommy. Y'all hoes are big mad at my life, and I don't know why y'all so mad with my life. Talking about I did Zy wrong. I did not do Zy wrong, and I apologize to Zy. But I'm not finna get cussed out about I said. Girl, I ain't letting about us. Girl, y'all know I ain't letting about us. I'm just talking shit. And Zy was on the docket already. Zy was okay. Clue back live. Let me go back over here. Hold up. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Thought you was big in the program, and when you thought you was big in the program, you got humble and you went down the hill until you got back up and got you an apartment. So right now, I wouldn't pay you $50 for no interview. I will pay you $200 or $300 because my prices done went up on people. But back then, I just started doing interviews, and I wanted you to really work with me so that we can both go somewhere to the top and get farther. But you wanted money, and I was gonna give you your money, but I was give you no $300 for no weekend.
But you were being shady then too, Tommy. No, so I don't know what you sometimes.
What I'm saying is $50, use $50, and I was gonna give you more on top of that. But your ego got in the way, and you feel like all these girls got in your head telling you.
And and Tommy, that when you didn't say that at the time, you just said $50 or $60. You didn't say you would have done the rest.
So when I told you the $50, that's the deposit actually. So I was trying to tell you like, and we're gonna pay you more. You said, "Oh, you're not gonna pay me $50," and start going to on me. And so that's why we never did the interview. And everybody after you who did the interview, they got paid. they got their money, and they got extra. But I'm not here to tear you down. But I'm here to do my job. And going into next year, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I don't give a fuck who get mad or not. Going into next year, I'm not gonna have feelings for nobody. If you do something and you get on the docket, your ass is gonna get talked about. And it's just what it is.
Okay.
Say I'm dying, HIV, AIDS, whatever you feel to make yourself feel good at night. But
it is what it is.
My job. And like I said,
go hard to go home.
I like Zai. And I like you too, Clue. But with Zai is different.
Have a blessed day,
in my heart. Like she really got a spot in my heart, and I really like her. So what I'm saying is, Clue, next year, get on your so I want to talk about you. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I'm on my and I'm gonna continue to stay on my.
Show my recent paycheck stuff because Tommy said he get paid $1,000. Well, I get up and go to work every day, and we make about the same, boo. I just got a 401k, a Sarah.
Y'all be taking
people are crazy.
Like sometimes, because at the end of the day, he only doing what Down in the Valley didn't do. He just saying his opinion. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, that's what I get where my girl coming from. I know that. So and then let me tell you something. If she would have told me, if Zai had a court show, and Zai would have said, you know, Tommy remind me of Evo, that would have pissed me off. So I get where she coming from. What she said, like who wants to be reminded as a bitch? She don't even like Kaylee. So why would I should never said that? And I understand it. But for these people to come up here and be so upset, and then this girl come up and show her bank statement, girl, who gives a about a bank statement? Show me what you got in your account now. A bank statement. That's the problem. All these girls want to show bank statements. I can show bank statements all day. What do you have in your account now? You showing check stubs. Who gives a about check stubs? Show me what's in the account right as we speak. And if I'm phony, let me be phony. That's why my name is Tommythegossipp. Because I'm phony and I'm messy and I love drama. And that's the problem. Y'all hate it because I love drama. Y'all have all these advices for me, but y'all love watching the drama though. Y'all
Okay, guys, I'm about to get off. I got to go eat me some dinner before it gets too late. I usually stop eating at 6 o'clock. It's definitely going to be cutting into 6 o'clock. So I'm getting off now so I can go eat and rest up and be ready for y'all in the AM. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Hit the like button. Love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.